DC boy, right? Born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
What separates you from everybody else?
What separates me from everybody else? I want to say my mindset, my mental, my determination. Everything, like, I'm going to make it work regardless. Whatever I got to do, it's going to happen. I get that from my mother. I get that from my father. No matter the situation, the outcome going to be producing. It's going to be positive, no matter what. The situation could be negative. The situation could be detrimental. Whatever the case may be. My mother and father, they're gonna make it happen. I got that as a kid. I was always geared to achieving my goals, setting my goals and achieving them and shit like that. So, like, this is up there on my list.
What I love hearing about you, just because for me it's all about the human, like being in this space where I'm interviewing people.
Yeah.
The shit that pisses me off the most is when somebody walks into a seat and they play this character. I'd rather talk to the real person behind it, right? And I listened to your interviews and the way you speak, and one of the dopest things I heard you say about your career was the first loss you took. When you mentioned was the death of your cousin, who was your manager at the time.
He was my head trainer. Yeah, he was my head trainer.
Now, at that, how has that changed you?
Man, going from seeing somebody damn near every day, 13 years of your life straight, it's like you adopt an extra father figure. You're talking about a man with morals, a God-fearing man, a provider for not only for his own, but for those who need it, a lifesaver, and for God to call him home early, you'd be like, damn, why? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So that was like a turning point for me because we started this. My father wasn't never my trainer when I started boxing. My father was the person who took me to the gym. He put it into my cousin's hands and was like, here you go. We started that journey. 9 years old.
Yeah.
We started that journey. So for me to take everything that he taught me, all the memories, all the experience, everything that I can grasp from him and his being in total, just for me not to finish what we started, for me not to exceed with the heights that he set out for me, I think that'd be a disservice to him. That's a man that I love truly and dearly.
That's dope. Deep. Your father came in and took over at a time of need. Was he prepared throughout the entire time to do that, or did he just kind of...
My cousin was grooming him. If anybody know, like the people who know him, I'm telling you, they got 1,001 stories, or they'll tell you how much of a good guy he is.
Yeah.
How much of a genuine person he is. How much of a teacher he is. So he been grooming my dad. Because there's times where he was a firefighter. So there's times where he couldn't go to tournaments. He like, all right, see y'all, send my father.
Yeah.
My father come back with about, 4 or 5 national champions and be like, see, like, you know what I'm saying? You got it. So my father always took all the knowledge that my cousin was able to give him and applied it the right way. And on top of that, it was easier for him to be more of a dad because he wasn't my head coach from the jump.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He was, at first he was a cameraman. Then my cousin brought him in and was like, man, I need your help. Like, it wasn't really like, it wasn't really an ask. It was like, I need your help. So he became a coach. And learning on the job, to the point where it's like now, you got 2 head coaches, for real. Like, you know who's the leader and you know who's the student. When my cousin passed away, because my father was my manager from when I turned pro, and my cousin was my head trainer. So when my cousin passed away, it was just like, damn, you know how many hats my father got on now? My dad has to be a dad, not only to me, but to my little brother and my little sister. He got his own job, a boxing coach for the head boxing coach for 7 or 8 pros and 50 kids. So to step in and take over the way he did, man, I tilt my hat to him all the time. I tell him that all the time, like, you the reason why I am who I am today. That's so many hats. He wears so many hats, bro. So many hats. And he don't get, it's no slack in none of them. He really the top dog at, I'm telling y'all, he gonna be coach of the year one day, watch. I'm telling you.
This might be the year. This is that moment.
This might be the year.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, right, to see fathers involved in their children's lives. You're obviously taking time away by getting into these camps right now from your son. Does that, we seen Tyson Fury's story of how he's like, I'm disconnecting from my family for X amount of time, which unfortunately didn't work out for him. Do you do the same thing? Do you disconnect for a bit, or is it just always daddy's on the phone with him?
Hell no. I'm trying to talk to him as much as I can.
Yeah.
Before he go to sleep, before he go to school, all that. What you eating, son? Like, he like, Daddy, where you at? I'm like, I'm at work. And then the other day, actually asked me, can he come? I was like, oh, you probably can. So, if your mom lets you. If you can, you should. I would like you to. I miss him. I miss my son crazy. And, he's the most important thing in the world to me. And me doing my job here is securing his future, securing his happiness, securing everything that we have to do to make sure that I can lessen the road for him.
Absolutely. My son is going to be 3. He's in April.
Yeah.
Right. So your son is 3. He's going on 4.
3 going on 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. Like now I got a 1-year-old daughter. She just turned 1. So I'm learning quick the difference, right? I thought it would really actually be the same thing. Everybody's like, oh, well, it's different. I thought it was legit going to be the same thing. My son's a G, right? Yeah. My daughter, I can't say, there's a video I had put out. I can't say the word no. She doesn't understand anything yet. But when I say the word, she'll just start crying no matter what it's for.
I can imagine.
But something that everybody has said to me, oh, well, it's going to be different when you have a daughter. It's going to be different. For me, living the life I've lived, and coming from a street background, and I can't ever love one child more than the other.
Yeah, for sure.
And when I see my son lights me up, and this is the journey. Yeah. This is me making the ride out here to come have that conversation with you, because at the same time, it's that grind. I know you say you don't want to force him into anything, but would that make you incredibly proud if he decided, like, I want to be like you, Daddy?
Oh,
or do you want to be like, I don't want you in here. I want you doing this because I already paved that way for you?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, if it's his choice, then hell yeah, by all means, let's get it. I probably won't train him. But but hell yeah, that make me proud. Anything he does and wants to succeed in, or whatever the case may be, especially if he wants to, that would make me. The initiation would make me proud from the jump. Like, if you want to do it, that's cool. I'm gonna let you know you're gonna have to put your best foot forward. I can't accept anything else. So And for him, like I will get him to understand that. And I'm pretty sure when he understands that, that'll make his decision making a little better. But that would make me proud as hell. Hell yeah.
Dope.
Carry my name and follow in my footsteps.
Is he the third? No.
That's the last name. But
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like to carry that on, man, that'd be crazy.
It would be crazy. It would be crazy.